Hey dolls, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm Kisa, your favorite tarot reader. And today we have a pick a card situation. Before we get started, do me a favor. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share. Drop in the comments how you feel about what June is giving you so far. And please, after you watch this video, let me know what resonated with you. In today's video, we're gonna go over your love life. What's the next big thing in love for you? Okay, so that is what we're gonna talk about. Before we get started with that, I just want you to ground yourself. Take a deep breath. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, so let's get started. We're going to, this is be pile 1, boom. Pile 2, boom. Pile 3, boom. We're gonna start with pile 1. So, if you pick pile 1, let's see what the cards have in store for you and your love story. Okay. Hope you guys are having a good summer so far. Oh, if you need a private personal reading, don't hesitate to reach out to fortuneexplore.com. They are available there. Okay. All right. So, your current situation is giving possibilities, intimacy, and apology. So if you pull pile 1, I feel like that your relationship is going to the next level. I feel like for some of you, dating is going to be better than it ever has been in the past. I also feel like you need to put yourself out there a little bit more. Even if you're in a relationship, or if some of you are like enjoying being single because you're trying to figure out what you like, but it seems like you just have to do a little bit more internal work, if that makes sense. Like you have to kind of like be open to exploring who you are. Like I'm getting style for some of you, like you need to upgrade your style, like your hair. I'm getting some of you need to go to more places to do things you enjoy. But yeah, you have to be open to the possibilities and trust that things will work out for you. I feel like a lot of you who picked this card have been having issues with just seeing yourself, and the shift card is verifying that it's time for you to do something different. If you want something different, you got to do something you've never done again, right? Intimacy speaks to the fact that I think you guys are going to have a sexy summer. I think you guys are going to, if you're in a relationship, that you guys are going to find new ways to be intimate. Maybe y'all outside with it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's going to come. I also feel like you guys will be closer. Something might happen, or the person proves themselves in a way that you didn't need. Like, I feel like if you're in a relationship, things are already going good. And I feel like the switch is coming to great. Even in dating, if you're new to dating, and this might be the first time you've ever dated or taken dating seriously in a different way. I say that because a lot of women don't date. They start seeing one guy and they just wait for him to respond. But you might be like, you know what? I'm going to build me a safe roster. And then you really enjoy that. That's what I'm picking up. And intimacy is not always sexual, especially with this mutual respect card here. I see that you are going to date people and be able to put them in categories that you need to, if that makes sense. And yeah, see, harmony and intimacy totally respects us. It so totally supports that. And then with apology here, this is just speaking to, if there's somebody that is trying to spin the block, they will have an opportunity to come forward and right their wrongs. It's up to you if you want to accept it. It's up to you if you want to deal with that. But I do see you may be open to that. But at the same time, be mindful that they have, see, this is a habit. They have to show you in actions and not just words. But overall, outside of just Making sure you stay away from your toxic ex. Pile 1, your love story is looking beautiful for this summer. Or timeless. You know, whenever you watch this, this is when you need to see it. All right. Now let's go into pile number 2. All right, what's going on with your love story? Oh yeah, make sure you follow me on the socials. Facebook, I drop daily, like little horoscope insights. Instagram, y'all here, stay here, please. But yeah, so definitely follow me on the socials, okay? This is one of my favorite Oracle decks. It just like, it reads better. It like reads so good. Ooh, deep knowing, follow the spark, fill your cup. I feel like for pile 2, your love life is something that's important to you right now, but I also feel that you're centering yourself in your romantic story, and I love that. I always love when people put themselves first. Deep knowing, especially what you see this butterfly here, this to me symbolizes that a transformation is occurring, an upgrade is occurring, an understanding is occurring. And I feel like some of you might be in a third party situation. You're like, this don't work for me. Some of you might be saying, you know what? Maybe I want to play the field. Some of you might be saying, actually, I do want to take this relationship more seriously, or actually, I don't. I want to take a step back. Whatever that is, something in your spirit gets erupted for you to make that decision. Okay? And then that's what authenticity speaks about. See, deep knowing, this is her showing up as she is. Now, authenticity speaks to that, right? You have to do what works for you based on all those situations I just described. Follow your spark speaks to do not dim your light in your love relationships, but also make sure that you lean into where you get excited, right? I see passion coming up for a lot of you. I see some new opportunities. I also see that I feel like somebody is going to meet somebody that's so fun. Like you're going to meet this person and they're fun, they're interesting, they're very lively, and you get like a little nervous about it, but this is saying like lean into it. I feel like you might even know that person. Forgive is coming up, so that lets me know like maybe you don't trust yourself to be involved with that person that way, or maybe something happened that kind of took you guys off of your center. Nevertheless, let that go and move forward. And most importantly, refill your cup. This is speaking about, again, centering you, taking care of you, doing what you need to do for you in these love situations. If a relationship is only for sex, keep it for sex. If a relationship is just good for coffee dates, keep it for coffee dates. Whatever makes sense for you, make sure you're getting what you need out of these relationships in your reciprocity. Because I feel like you're already a loving, giving person, and reflection is speaking about that. You have to start thinking about, see how these colors match? You have to start thinking about what gives. Oh, literally the ombre. What gives, right? What gives, and what am I giving? And also, same with this authenticity that came up, showing up as your whole full self, right? I love that for you, pile 3. That looks fun, okay? Now, pile 2, I'm so sorry, pile 2. All right, so we are going to go into pile 3. All right, and let's see what's going on in your love situation. Whoever picked pile 3, baby, you was thinking about the money. You want Big Daddy Capricorn energy, and I ain't mad at you, okay? We got dreams of abundance, declutter, and sever vows of poverty. These are my financial abundance cards, but when it comes to love, dream of abundance is saying God, ask for more, God is not on a budget. I think that you are in a space where you're trying to figure out what you want your love story to be like. And this is coming from, I think you just went through a breakup or a transformation, and you're finally seeing yourself as the boss motherfucker you is. But now you're like, okay, are other people aligning with it? Are other people messing with it? Is this going to work? And it is going to work. And what I say about is this going to work is the things you're asking for going to work. Are people going to respond and align with you in the way that you're showing up? And they will, right? But you got to believe that you are worthy of receiving things. So that's what dreams of abundance speaks to. Okay? That's exactly what that speaks to. And as far as triumph, I feel like there's some negative self-talk that you're going through, and you're going to be able to get on the other side of it, but you have to stay positive. Everything that you want wants you back. Declutter is speaking about if you want things to work out in your love situation, you have to make space for it. You need to make space to date. You need to have clothes to go outside. You need to be open to rejection, right? That's what this is speaking about. And I feel like you want it, but you're not walking in that. And purpose speaks to that. When you look at your life, the life that you want for you and nobody else, it has a partner in it, or it has a certain love story in it. You need to make space for that, okay? And you know what you got to do for that. And with severed vows of poverty, this just speaks to the fact that you don't feel like you're worthy of loving, and you're such a sweet person, so that's crazy. If you want to call something in, you have to be grounded in believing that you deserve it, and awareness speaks to that as well. I feel like you're awakening pile 3, and I feel like that's why this Big Daddy Capricorn energy is coming out. Earth signs aren't just about money, they're about stability. And you want a love that makes you feel secure. And I see that coming into you, but also I see you have to do some work on yourself to make space for it to arrive, okay? Guys, thank you so much for being in my quick love reading. If you need a deeper dive, don't hesitate to book one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, bye.